Hello and welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, this is Sadie. So today I am going to talk about my brief experience with Turo. I came across Turo while on YouTube and I watched a few videos and I thought that it was a very interesting idea. So I thought, well, why not try it? You like cars, Sadie, so why not try it? Anywho, I believe it was sometime around early May, that I decided I had seen this particular vehicle. It was a Vanderhall, and I thought it was very interesting. So I said, well, why not purchase something like this? You like cars, you can have something pretty to look at. So, the beginning of May, I decide, well, I'm going to purchase this vehicle. I communicate with the closest dealer that I know of, which was LA Cycle Sport, and I put in an order and they asked for a deposit, and that was it. They said hopefully within about 6 weeks I would receive a call when the vehicle was done and received in the dealership. So I go on vacation in early June and I come back, I believe the end of June. And I contacted LA Cycle Sport and they said, well, they think that the vehicle would be in about 2-3 weeks. So in that time, I'm preparing for where I'm gonna park it, because during that time I was living in a home that I was about to move from, and things were in the garage. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to park it. And then because I was about to move, I was thinking about, well, the next place that I move to, hopefully I have a garage where I can park it. Anywho, so July the 20th, I get a call. Hey, your vehicle is here. You can come and pick it up. So I go down there. Before I go down there, because I'm so excited, I asked them, well, so how would you guys like to be paid? Because at first I wanted to finance, but then I thought, nah, because I'm not into financing. So I got a cashier's check for the amount, and I headed down there to pick up the vehicle. When I got there, it was more beautiful than what I had seen on TV. And prior to ordering this vehicle, I had not seen it in person. I literally saw it on YouTube, went online to the websites, and found out where to order the vehicle. So I had never seen this Vanderhall in person. Anywho, so I order a Vanderhall Venice 2021, and it came in. I pick it up and I list it on Turo. For the time that I had the vehicle, it was rented out 3 times. The first time it was rented out to a wonderful gentleman who said he only needed it for a photo shoot. So he had it for probably less than 12 hours and dropped off the vehicle. Everything was wonderful. And I thought, wow, this is excellent. And I believe that the rental amount that I charged was roughly about $200 a day. And he had it for only about 12 hours. So I thought to myself, wow, this is going to be wonderful. I get another renter, maybe about 3 weeks later. This gentleman had another vehicle of mine for about 3 weeks, and he was about to go back to his country, and he thought, well, why not try to experience a Vanderhall? He had never seen or heard of a Vanderhall, so he rented it. I got it back a day later, and he had a minor child, and that child leaned on the windshield and cracked it. So the Vanderhall was out of commission for probably about 2 weeks. Turo was very nice in coming through with um, getting it paid for. Actually, what they asked me to do was for me to pay for the repairs and then just give them the receipts. And I was okay with that, not a problem at all. So I did that. And then my final rental. So September 29th, I have a renter and he has to pick up the vehicle at 10 a.m. I'm going to insert some pictures of what the vehicle looked like before it went out. Pristine. Um, he comes to pick up the vehicle. I hand over the keys, and he says he works in the Beverly Hills area, and he takes the vehicle. That's about, by the time we were done with taking pictures and everything for the vehicle and exchanging the keys, I think it was about 10:30 because I know he came a little late. So he picks up the car about 10:30-ish, 10:45, and drives off. So I call my girlfriend and I'm talking to her about, this is really wonderful. You can make like $100, $200 a day with this kind of a vehicle, and I don't have a headache, and generally it comes back on time, as was promised, and gas is where I left it. So I like this experience. I want to purchase probably another Vanderhall to make this a business. About 11:20, I get a call, same day, and the renter tells me, first he sounds very nervous, and he tells me, "Hey there, I just wanted to let you know, I think your vehicle is totaled." Yes. That was less than an hour that he had the vehicle. So I'm nervous and I'm trying to find out exactly what happened. I'm thinking, he might not know what he means by a totaled vehicle, because my actual line of work is as an attorney. So, and I do personal injury and car accidents. So I'm like, is it just scratched? I mean, how bad is it? And he says, well, the person that was driving it is laying on the floor and his head is busted open, practically. And he doesn't know if his friend is going to make it. So at this point, I'm thinking that's pretty bad. I get as much information as I can. I try to make sure or find out how the driver is doing. I'm actually a little curious at this point, because the person I rented the vehicle to is talking to me on the phone, and he's telling me the person that was driving the vehicle, I didn't rent the car to anybody but him, anywho, is laying on the floor bleeding. So at this point, this is the first instance I've had with a vehicle being in an accident, a bad accident. So I'm trying to figure out exactly the ways to go about dealing with it. I call Turo, I talked to them, and they said I can file a claim. I filed the claim, and that was September 29th, the same day the accident happened. Fast forward, today is November 10th. They have picked up the vehicle. They are still trying to figure out how bad the damage is. I went and looked at this vehicle at the tow yard that it was at, and I'm going to insert some pictures of what it looked like after the fact. I clearly think the vehicle is a total loss. Turo is taking their time to figure out exactly whether or not it is. And I understand they have to go through their protocol. But the fact that it is a month and 10, 11 days after the accident and this claim has not been resolved is actually causing me to definitely rethink whether or not I am going to, one, purchase another vehicle to list on Turo, and two, if I'm going to take my other vehicle that's on the platform off. So at this point, the moral of the story, or at least the way I feel with regards to Turo, I don't think I'll be dealing with them anymore. I had watched some YouTubers who gave really good reviews about them coming through. Most claims resolved within a few days. When it came to the initial claim that I made with the windshield being cracked, it was done within 7 days. But granted, I had to pay up front and then they just reimbursed me. But still, the fact that it's taken so long, and when I upload the pictures, I think people watching right now can clearly see that this vehicle has gone to Vanderhall heaven. Anywho, so that is my story about the time I spent on Turo, and I doubt I'm going to continue to work with or on Turo. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please do not forget to give me some thumbs up and subscribe. Once again, this is Sadie. Until the next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.